Hello everybody, this is Mickey D, back with Season 2, Episode 8 of Stationeers. And pretty much picking up right where we left off. And I've got some atmospheric kits. Get these placed down in... I kind of wish you could, it does the rotation, but I'd say it'd be nice if you could, oh, where did I have that? I handed one off to the side, right? Yep. Uh-oh. Is it one off on both of them? Yeah. Okay, we got just enough room to run that there. Oh, what was going on in the chat? Oh, okay. Yes, hey, cue ball. Yes, those that did not catch the last stream, cue ball and Mr. Montic are running around gathering resources, making miscellaneous components, and generally being very helpful. So, AC and atmospherics. And we'll get all these set up. And I think the size of this room will work out pretty good. That'll be nice. We'll have all of our... Yes, well, I do appreciate the help. Helps keep things going smoothly. And it saves me a lot of time between streams just making resources. Or I should say components and resources. Okay, so should be pretty good. The rest of the atmospherics are spares right now. But I keep those torches, they pop in and I keep thinking things are on fire. For some reason we have 5 million lights and 5 million frames. Atmospherics. But that's okay. We will use them all up eventually. Did we use up all the pipes? Oh, actually, no, we have a crate in there. That's right. Yeah, but we now have the... Ooh, almost out of pipes. Yes, but now that we'll be able to get some stuff going on. And we're going to make this one CO2. Now that we have, we'll be able to run the furnace. Or I should say the smeltery. Dead bodies. We will be able to get some alloys going. Okay, there. There. Obviously, we're going to change that one. Oh, wait a minute. That's unfiltered. Yes, we want that to come back into this line. Come back in. Not you. You're going to come back into this line. And you're going to come back. Why is that not... How did I not get that place set evenly? Yeah, the line should be here. That's right. We can move it all around. And it suddenly seems... Oh, that light tipped over. I was like, it seems very dark in here now. There we go. And that's conveniently not in the way. Yeah, because we want this centered so we get some room. To run the other lines. Though we'll probably run most of this stuff up through the... Yeah. Run most of it up on the walls. Coming back from the tanks. I think that'll work. We'll just have to figure out how we're going to run our AC lines for the radiator system. Which I think... we might run those. Maybe we'll run those up through the floors. Or down through the floors. Unless we run them up in front and then come over and maybe travel along the ceiling or something. I don't know. I haven't really decided yet on that. And come on, T-junction. There we go. So, very nice there. That did line up well. And that does not go there. And T-junction. All right. So yeah, there's our main line coming in. And it can run off to all of the machines. Oh, 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 other way, other way. And filter input. So corner. And a lot of rinse and repeat on this. Very nice. Very nice. Oh, that's right. Those need to be T's. And at least get the filters hooked up. We definitely need the autosave. Oh. Huh. Nobody has mentioned, and I just noticed, that part of the screen is being cut off. What is going on with that? It's doing its really funky scaling thing again. There's some bug with OBS that keeps doing that. There we go. Hey, now you guys can see the whole screen. That'll be T-junction. It wasn't bad. I mean, it was only the very bottom of the screen, but yeah. I don't know. There's some weird thing going on with Streamlabs that it keeps doing funky things to the and cutting off portions of the screen for some reason. Okay. I need we gotta pump out more pipes. And if we have... Oh, we get iron. We get enough for quite a few. Yes, that is convenient having those. We have plenty of frames. I'll go put up some frames while we wait for pipes to make. I still have that one area. Wow, we still have to build the whole floor up here. Oh, wait a minute. We already got that area. That's right. We just don't have plates in it yet. But yeah, we have a whole nother floor up here. And the elevator conveniently comes in right here, which is one back from the wall. That's really annoying. Well, that's fine, because we can just make a little elevator shaft. Why not? And give it a little decorative look to it, I guess. Okay. That will be our elevator shaft, which can be, that can be 1 block high. I'll get some of these placed, and then those pipes will be done. And we can jump back and finish off the atmospherics. Oh, actually, that's not bad, because we can do, you know, not that it's like not a big enough area. Well, I guess actually we can run up on this. Because that's, oh, that's what I did. Okay, yeah, this should come back to here, because that matches that wall. Which still puts that back a little bit, but that's fine. Yeah, because it runs up the other side of that wall. Turn the light off.
Light off.
Yes, thank you for telling me that. I should turn off some of those voices. They do have a setting in there now for that, which is really nice. And, what is it? Oh, grinder. Yes. I want a multi-tool that does, like, everything. Oh, and we gotta grind that one off. But then I wouldn't know what to do with all the inventory space. Oh! Yeah, let's not build angles there. Alright, and this will be our standard 2 blocks high. And what we're going to do is break this into 2 sections. So there's our elevator. I think maybe what we'll do is... so we want to have the greenhouse up here. The greenhouse is going to be on one side. We've got... I think that's actually centered. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... 1, 2, 3, 4. No, it's not centered. We're going to put the greenhouse on this side. Otherwise, we would be limited to 2 blocks wide. So if we have a greenhouse here, basically stretching, I don't know how big we're going to make the greenhouse. We'll figure it out. Well, I ran out of blocks, so maybe I'll just make it that big. Let's not go crashing into the ground. Oh, you know what we haven't checked? We haven't checked the plants. They are harvestable. And we need a battery. So let's go take care of that. Why is it every time? So about every hour and a half they're harvestable, because it's pretty much every time I start a stream I have to go harvest potatoes. Dun, dun, dun. All right. So now I'm wondering for how many episodes the screen was cut off. And never fails, somebody will comment like in tomorrow or something and be like, "Hey, your screen's messed up." And I'll be like, "I know. It's fixed in episode 8." They'll be like, oh, okay. Actually, we went that. Oop, nope. We went the full one in there. That one in there. Thank you. Go ahead and turn on. One of these days, we'll have a real hydroponics. Oh, in the start of this episode? Yeah, see, that's weird. It's something about when I change the scenes, it kind of randomly does that every great once in a while. And I don't really get it, but that and the whole every now and then, like, is it doing now? If I'm aiming for that, yeah, see, the mouse is off. So my mouse is actually on that battery, as you can see, it's highlighting it. Oh, that's right, somebody was saying go change the scale to output, which I can't do when I'm streaming, and I have to remember to do it between episodes. I could try doing that. I think I had that on before, and it was doing it, and that's why I turned it off. Yeah, that's every time I harvest them, I come in and run the air conditioner to cool it. If we cool it down to 30 degrees, by the time we come back in, it'll be around 47, 50 degrees when we harvest them. So it's working out right now for our temporary, you know, trying to survive. I love that. Looks like a helmet. But yeah, we get it down to about 29, 30 degrees, and it'll be good until we, you know, it'll pretty much just be hitting up at about the 50-degree mark when we come to harvest. Unless we completely forget, and then it's 114 degrees when we come in here and the potatoes are dead. Which are probably dead anyway, because it's probably too long since they've been ripe or ready. One of these days, this will be automated. Well, now we have the new, the little automated hydroponics. And we'll just set up a few of those. Yeah, actually, I don't need to make a big hydroponics because we've actually got some scripts for those. So, really, I only need one for each plant, really. And it'll just run automatically. Come on, get down to, we need it like 20, yeah, right there. And that does us good. Now we're good until we harvest again. And we'll go back to... Actually, if we have the little hydroponics, we don't have to... I'm assuming we don't have to face towards... Yeah, because it'll have grow lights in it. So... Oops. Jetpack off. I'm gonna go put the... I still got the potatoes in my inventory. I go put those away. So, yeah, what do we have for... Oh, we need a room for chickens, too. Okay. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. An empty slot for some reason. And eggs. What do we have in the empty slot? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then eggs. So I want at least 7 of the hydroponics. Okay, well that charged. Visibly 20%. Okay, yeah, they're working. They're just not the greatest. Pipes, lovely. Pipes, lovely. All right, yeah, and we'll go back to that in a little bit. Yes, yes, the smeltery will be automated later on. I usually, pretty much everything gets automated later on. Everything that we can automate will be automated. Oh, I'm one off on there. Okay. Yes, that is what I try to do. If it can be automated, it will be automated. I love games where I can set up big, technical, complex systems and curse at it the whole entire time I'm setting it up. And then once I get it all set up, I can be happy. Okay, I don't usually curse at it, but usually I'm like, oh no, that wasn't supposed to happen. Yeah, which is when I used to play Minecraft, which I played for many, many years. I would not play if I did not have GregTech installed. Because I had to have GregTech so I could automate stuff. Kind of, yes. Yes. Which really bothers me that we don't have, you know, inventories that we can you know, containers that we can set up inventories to and stuff.
Hunger, caution.
We need that. And we need that. And I need light.
On.
And then we there. There. Yeah, and that's the one we just need to change. That's going to need to be a T section. Okay. I'm going to pull that one out of there too. And there. Ah. Okay, let's pull out the misplaced pipes. Yes. Yeah. I'm surprised. I mean, you would think that once they had conveyors, you know, they would have said, oh, we have a way to pull stuff and, you know, connect up machines and I don't know. You think the next thing they would have been like is, okay, we need to have, you know, it needs to be able to pull and put into an inventory. You know. But I'm definitely looking forward to, I haven't mentioned in a while, there's a game coming out called Satisfactory. If you guys haven't heard of it, satisfactory.com, I do believe. It is basically Factorio in 3D, in a 3D world. So, yeah, it will be very fun. It's they're doing basically alphas right now, but they only give out a couple hundred. Well, they give out basically 1,000 keys every 2 weeks right now, and it's got a huge list. So, who knows if I ever get a key? If I do, that'd be cool. I don't know if it has an NDA on it or anything. So if it doesn't, I will be doing some streams of that. If it does, I will be doing less streams because I will be playing it. No, I will check it out, but so it might affect a few streams. But yeah, they got vehicles in it. No, no. As far as the only thing I don't quite like is it has no no creatures that are attacking you as far as I know. Or if they do, they're going to be really kind of rare. Yeah. I mean, there's a couple kind of workarounds you can kind of do. Oh, I needed to not put one there because that needs to be a T connector. Yeah, I have to see. There's something that somebody worked out with. Yes, they've got a 1 year exclusive contract with Epic. They said they will revisit it after that to see if they can, because they know that. I mean, that's a lot of people complained as soon as they took it off of Steam. Um, I don't know why we have those there. A lot of people immediately, was like, oh, now I got to download another launcher, and that launcher's not, I'm assuming, I guess Epic's not compatible with Linux, and I don't know about Mac because I've never used it, but I guess people are complaining because it's not compatible with some OSs, you know. Uh, oh, I almost forgot a section. Yeah, so they said that once the exclusivity, exclusive, did I make exclusivity? I don't think that's a word. Um, I guess it's just exclusive. Um, contract is up that they will revisit it and see. Okay, I need to power for the CO2. We definitely need the CO2 up and running. We're not worrying about cooling right now. Okay, so these should, let's double check. Yeah, pull off the main line, filter input, filter, or anything that's not filtered. Output goes in, tank, reservoir, and then obviously I have no lines pulling these off right now, but we're not using any of these. And yes, set up the same way. So are we good there? And then air conditioner input, and then obviously we have an air conditioning loop as well. So it'll maintain the proper tank temperature. So we need a hydrogen and not a hydrogen, a water and a nitrogen filter. Yeah, there's people testing it now, and supposedly it runs good. There's stuff like popping out everywhere. Actually, and I'm going to take one of those because I know we're going to put one tank over here, and they don't have this. It's annoying that you can't. We actually need 3 of those tank holders for the base. And what was filters? Filters. Not. Yes, we need a nitrogen filter because we do not have one. Yeah, I mean, I guess it depends on. Oh, when do we have nitrous oxide? How did I not realize we had another gas? Great, so now I have to add another tank. Oh, does the jetpack use nitrous oxide now? No, that doesn't make sense. What the hell do we use nitrous oxide for? Isn't that laughing gas? Or is that like nitrous? Okay, we're going to put water in there, nitrogen in there, because that way we'll have. Actually, maybe we won't do that. Maybe we'll put our nitrogen over here, and it'll be. It doesn't really matter. Let's say we're going to have our nitrogen across from our oxygen, so since we'll need to combine those for our oh, so it's not actually used yet. Well, we do have an extra set of tanks, so I could put a tank over here, which is going to screw that up because now it's going to be right in front of the doorway. So we'll have to move the doorway over to here, which screws that up because that's where the elevator is. I'm very unhappy that they've added that. Though I could have moved that tank over one, move that tank over one, and then had the tank over one. It would have left one block. I'm not going to worry about it right now. If it doesn't have a use, what do we have a resource to collect it? Actually, I'm going to stick that in the middle of the room now. And let's take this just to kind of stick it up against the wall. Okay. We need power. That's right. Go grab. I've got some power cables, but let me grab a few more. Yeah, I'll look. It's not a priority right now. I'll look later on. Huh. Okay. So it's a waste gas basically out of the furnace or smelteries.
Hunger critical.
Okay. And actually, yeah, we're just gonna run for now down. No. AC. Yep. Filter. Yeah, we're not hooking up the ACs right now. Oh, shoot. We don't want that one. Yeah, later on I will definitely have to redo this wiring. Which I should at least place it the one back. Because that will probably save me from having to redo all of it later on. Since I need to not block the data port. Well, I guess I could always just go down through the floor, which is probably what I'm going to do, but it's alright. If not, it'll save us work. And otherwise, it's not going to make a difference. Because if we go down through the floor, we'll end up pulling it all out. If we don't go through the floor, then we would have to move it. Oh, I forgot a straight section there. Huh. Yeah, I'll have to look. I mean, I don't know. We could. Well, honestly, how much of it would we need? I mean, if it's just for surgeries, then we could probably just get a small tank and then vent everything else out. Because I wouldn't imagine, unless you get such small amounts off the silver, which would be a pain. I don't know. I guess we'll have to see. It's one of those things that'll, you know, we'll figure out down the road. Oh, see? And I didn't run those. I ran them right behind the machine. Because we know from experience that we are going to want the ACs to be on their own power grid. Since they will potentially draw so much power. And then we have to just interconnect it with data. Or the filter and the AC can be on the same data network and on the same circuit, but they've got to be on separate power grids. And not that it should matter, but I don't want to leave those disconnected for too long, just in case. Because we don't need things randomly exploding because I shut down machines that everybody thinks is running. Okay. There we go. Very nice. Okay, so that is all. There. So CO2 filtration is on. Hydrogen filtration is on. Oxygen filtration is on. Those are connected up, and we just basically got to tie over. Yeah, if we're going to have another small tank over there, probably just come straight down this way. No matter where it crosses, it's the same distance, so. Okay. Well, that's good to know. We're not going to worry about it. We'll just kind of earmark that spot for a tank. If we have to use a big tank, I don't see how we would need a big tank for that, though. Because it's, you know, basically if you die, you can just respawn. Or unless they, you know, change that mechanic later on, that, you know, there's some actual loss, you know, because we don't really lose anything right now if we have to respawn. But doesn't mean there won't be later on. Okay, there we go. Really? No matter where you put this thing, it ends up falling over. Okay. Oh, I'm all set for wiring over here. These are actually all hooked up for now. I'm not going to worry about hooking the ACs up for right now. We probably don't really need any. There's like probably 400 steel frames over there. We need steel sheets, though. You can probably make, we're going to need hundreds of those because we've got to fill all this in. I say that and we'll run out of, you know, steel sheets or steel frames, which we probably will. But we do got to fill in downstairs. But I think we're probably, you know, it's probably pretty good to say that we've probably got enough for now. Okay. And at some point, you know, and I put stairs. I should just take one of those stairs and set it over there, because I always try to come up on that side. And actually, that wouldn't have looked bad. We could have just had 2 stairs right there. Okay. That should be running. I should actually check all those just to make sure. But I'm going to go put some more frames upstairs real quick. And kind of figure out. So maybe this might actually be big enough area for. Oh, I probably should. Since, you know, I'm pretty much dying. That's right. Well, wait a minute. So I'm going to try something like that for the hydroponics. Because I think we only need one, two, three, four, five, six. We could do, because there's what, seven? So that's one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, and then one for a bench and a door, and we still have a spot free on the wall. Maybe we'll make it slightly. And here's my health starting to drop down. But I'm trying to empty out my inventory so I don't have to drop frames, because then I have to go back and get the frames. Oh, how come I have no uniform? Is that my uniform? No. I have no idea why I have no uniform. I was going to be like, oh, I died. I have some food in there. But I'm guessing at some point I dropped it without realizing. It's alright. Well, now I have a uniform. I can eat some more raw potatoes. Crunchy raw potatoes. Okay. So, yeah, what we'll do... Oh, I gotta place a few more first. And then... maybe we'll have... chickens in here. Though some of these I'm going to probably change out the windows, but we'll at least get the blocked in for now. Which I don't think we need very big space for chickens. I actually like the taste of raw potatoes. Okay, so this is going to be our chicken room. And this will be our greenhouse. And then, wow, that's going to be a little bit bigger than I thought. That's all right. We'll do this. We'll have a little platform there for no apparent reason. What's that, 2 wide? We went 3 wide. I didn't think of a room to put up here. Hey, maybe we should put an airlock up here and then just have a set of stairs going down. Because my thought was to have
Light off. Light
like
on.
med bay and stuff up here. But it's not really a separate... Oh, you know what? We could do it right here. I say med bay, but I meant stasis chamber. As long as I still get... that's 2 there. Well, that's kind of a small room for a stasis chamber. I don't really want to go any narrower than 2 on the hallway. Oh, that's a narrow room. Yeah, I don't really like that. Guess we could just... Oh, we could just use a partition wall on the inside. We'll just do the other type. Because then we can put, yeah, across there. And that would make it pretty much 2 wide. And then maybe we'll have like food prep and stuff up here. Yeah, like right there. I think that will work. And if not, we'll change it. I am thinking about putting an airlock up here, though. We get the elevator. It's fine. Ooh, ooh, ooh. How are our plants doing? Still not ready. Oh, that would be a nice feature to have. I haven't played Fractal in quite some time. I always enjoyed it. Just haven't played it in a while.
Jetpack on.
And where are we at there? Probably need to put. That's all right. We can have a little indent in there. Adds a little flair to the building. So it's not just a giant cube. Oh, Stationeers. It is fun. I do enjoy it. Okay, door. Oh, we've already got one there. Over here. Okay, what are we at? We're at too high there. Oh. Yeah, we can use up some of these. Okay, up. Oh. There's there. That can stay like that. And this should be our third. Very nice. And it's a roof. We finally hit a roof. Unless I can think of a reason to make the building taller. Though we do got to add some stuff on the back, I think. Oh, no, we don't, because I put the tanks on the outside over by the smeltery. So we're all set there. Oh. We're all set on that. Yeah, I think we'll have to stick some angle blocks and stuff on here to kind of give this a little bit more. I do want to clad it, by the way. I'll have to get all the cladding in at some point. But we'll go through and do that after we're sure we're not going to change anything. Yes. Fun part of placing all the walls. So here's a question for people. Does the elevator, is it sealed? So like between the top and the bottom of the shaft? Or is it, counted as being open? Like does the, well, I guess does either the shaft? I don't know, because if we use the advanced ones, I don't think we need them. I mean, I wouldn't mind having some glass in the top of this, just because it'll help bring in some. Okay, it doesn't seal. Okay. Yeah, I wouldn't mind having some glass in this, just to help bring in some heat. We don't want too much because then we'll have, cooling issues. Shaft is sealed, but either end doesn't seal. Oh, okay. So if you have it run all the way through the building then and it's coming up to the top, it would basically be vacuum in the shaft. Or Martian atmosphere. Which is fine because that's a sealed top up for it right there. And then it's going to come down into the ground. So we should be good. Yeah, we'll go through and add like windows and stuff later on. But no, because we have the, we're going to go straight to the automated hydroponics. And I'm pretty sure we don't need windows for those. Oh, I already placed that. Okay. So unless I missed something, that should be all of them. But yeah, we got to go back through and add a few windows here and there and stuff. Oh, nope, I missed this whole section. Which I don't think, I think we're going to be a few short. Oh no, wait a minute, I already did all the walls, didn't I? Oh, look at that, we had it exactly, that never happens. I can't say never because it just happened. But that almost never happens. Yep. Yep, yep, yep. And then when I'm going through, I see it in the sunlight, and I'll realize there's that one square I missed. And then I can go, see, it never happens. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, we got pipes out. Oh, did we not? Did we finish? No. Actually, that's for the radiator system, so we don't got to worry about that right now. And that is our input / overflow tank, so that's fine as well. Or our pre-process, which we'll have to run a line back to that at some point. But that'll come in from the air intakes on the base, so it'll reprocess all the air before it goes back out into the base. And we will have, yeah, we'll have a waste line that basically runs to the base, because we do need to hook up as well. We need a volume pump. We need our refill stations. So we're going to have, and I really wish they would give an alternate with this, so you can have the pipe on the top without having the text upside down. Because for one, now we got wiring sticking out right there, which I don't think it'll let me place a wire there. And I'm going to want, maybe we'll do, actually we'll just probably do a line right here. Alright, since we're, oh, it's the virtual reality moving stuff around. Oh, there's a hole there that I think I just fell in. That will be convenient. As soon as the autosave's done. Yeah, I usually do a sign up above it. But yes, it would be nice if you could label them. You know what? Stop being a pain. There. And sure, why not? Like, I might move those, but for now, that will be good. And I think I want them a little, yeah, let's do them a little farther apart. Could probably put them a, did I turn, yeah, one of those actually needs to turn the other way. So we need One, two. We probably don't really need that many canisters. Yeah, they definitely really do. I mean, yeah, either way labeling it, but they need to have them either both ways. You know, just like pretty much all of, well, not these. It would be nice if they had variants of these too, because sometimes you need the power line on the other side, and then it makes running wiring weird. And actually, yeah, we're gonna want that one there. Oh, and I put it on
Power
too
critical.
far into the wall. So let's, but yeah, one of these I'm gonna want to turn around. Really? It's like you hit on everything but this thing I can actually click on to remove it. Okay, so one of these is going to be oxygen, one of these is going to be fuel, and then one of those will be nitrogen. And you know what? That one's a little bit farther from all the other ones. So right there, maybe. Oh, that one's too far back too. It's the hazards of placing them before you actually have a wall there. Oh, I did it on. Oh. You know, I think I should just place a wall here. Or the pipe, one or the other. I did it again. Oh my god, let's just place the pipe. Straight pipe. Straight pipe. That one I placed in the wrong spot. Okay. There we go. Oh, that's right. And I gotta use a wrench to pull that one off. Okay. No, I'm never touching those again. No. Okay. And we actually need one more. We have one more canister holder. And since we have a tank that is full, so we'll do nitrogen, that's fine. Nitrogen, nitrogen, nitrogen. We got plenty of nitrogen tanks. I still have no idea why those are there. Ah! Well, see, you shouldn't sleep. Just stay awake. I don't know why he brought tank connectors in. We don't need any of those. Unless he was thinking we wanted tank connectors for some reason. No, we don't need those. We don't have any use for those. I mean, we'll temporarily set one up so we can dump the O2 from that into the system. But honestly, other than that, we don't need one. We will never use it for anything. Because we have these. All right. That's fine. We can always just recycle them or leave them there, and maybe some very rare chance we will use them for something. This iron wall. Oh, actually, I need steel wall. Got a couple extra atmospherics, which is fine. Oh, actually, we could hook those up. I'm gonna run a couple of these, and somewhere I'd like to fit them in. We might be able to fit them in right here, because this is kind. Oh, perfect. Yeah, this is kind of what we want. Can we run? I think we can do right there. That's not going to work. They're too close together. Ah, yes. Well, I'll probably be streaming a little bit longer. I don't know if I'll do one more stream after this or not. But that would be it for tonight. Well, my tonight, because today doesn't end until I go. Will that work like that? Yes. Oh.
Jetpack on.
That might actually. No, that's not going to work either. We might throw a couple more blocks out behind this. Because I think it's going to be. Unless we can do something like that, which we could do power. Do we actually get moisture off the atmosphere on Mars? Or is that for like Europa? Actually, does Europa even have atmosphere? Oh, it does have, but it's just really, really cold. No! You can run the smeltery. It's all set up. Filtration. Will that work like that? Oh, actually, do we even... Oh, wait a minute. No, you did say... Maybe. Maybe we'll do it like that. I think this will work. Let's try it. It'd have to be over here. And then over there. Oh, and it puts them all in a line. How very nice. Alright, we gotta go get power. Nope. 4. Nope. 3. Look at that. Okay. And let's check.
Jetpack on.
Not harvestable just yet. Look at the furnaces. You're busy. Nope. Turn that on. What do we need? We need pipes. Yeah, I don't know if we're going to have enough space over there, but we'll find out. Oh, yeah, we're going to make another one of those. Once we actually fill in walls, that's going to be... And just because you guys are messing around with the smeltery, I'm going to go ahead and save on a different slot. Just saying. Da-da-da-da. All right. So we want filtered, filtered. Oh, actually, yeah, we might have been able to place them the other way because we can actually combine these. Now, according to what somebody told me, filters are actually faster than running volume pumps. If you place no filters in them. Input and filter input. Nope. Actually, I don't know if it'll let me place one there. It might. I'll try. That is what I have heard. And we might... I'm probably going overkill on that. But, actually... we probably don't want to do that because we don't want to block it. Okay. That
Jetpack on.
should work. We don't need that. Alright, we should. Do we have any? No, we have an active vent. Which we have lights mixed in with our plumbing. Yeah, I should set up a lighting circuit one of these days. And filters are at the... I should remember filters are at the bottom. So we want 1, 2, 3. I think it was 3, 4, 3 or 4. We're gonna need more, so that's fine. 2. I think that should be... Oh, because they don't stack higher than 5 anyway. And autosave. Which means I'm frozen. I don't remember the autosave being that nope, okay. Yeah, we must have made exactly 5. And we will stick... no, see if it'll let me put one. Oh, it does. Okay. I wasn't sure if the tank, some stuff, the kind of blocks when it's on the edge. No, that one might not let me put it on the edge. Well, it should. The pipe's there. Oh, you pain. You're gonna make me place a crate there. Fine. We'll just... We just won't put one there. Though I could always come over. But I'm not sure what how many would actually max out? Hey, Master, how you doing?
Jetpack on.
Do-do-do-do-do. All right, we're gonna leave this over with this plumbing stuff for now. And we can just tie the power together. I don't need the jetpack on, thank you. Okay. And yeah, we'll just run straight out. Except I need a T section back there that I just passed. And that's the wrong tool. And I had the right tool, and then I went to the wrong tool. There. Actually, we can go ahead and just do a turn. And there. Might as well, because I will at some point want to have data on that. I probably want to have data on these two. I gotta go through and do a whole bunch of labeling at some point too. And a junction. And a junction. And we're all set on that. Alright, so we should just
Hunger.
turn those
Caution.
on. What? Out of sync. Alright, we just got an error, so if anybody sees anything funky going on, I think somebody might have just lost sync. Is what I'm assuming that's it, because I remember yesterday somebody had an issue when something like that happened. Though, usually if it does throw an error, we do have an issue. Okay, we do have a battery. Okay, now, are they actually running is the question. They should be. We've got power. Actually, what I would tell is our O2 should be, our CO2 should definitely be slowly increasing. No. Hmm. Nothing. Okay. I don't think that's working. Okay. Yes, but if it's out of sync, is that me out of sync, or is that somebody else out of sync? Or is it not that specific? No, that's world. Yeah, I don't know if that's pulling in or not. Actually, the way to test would be to okay, yeah, it's just such low pressure. Okay. Fire? What about fire? We shouldn't have a fire anywhere. torches everywhere. Oh, unless you guys are just running so many furnaces together. I see no fire. Which reminds me. I like all that. Just, that's where old tablets go to die.
Jetpack on.
It's still not harvestable. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what they're talking about. That's all right. All right. So, where were we at over here? All right, so that should be pumping in trace amounts basically of pretty much everything. So, just very slow. And pipes. All right, so one of these is going to tie into our fuel mix line right there. Probably this one because it's the first one. One of these will tie into our nitrogen tank. One of these will tie into... Let's turn that off so we're not wasting the battery. One of those will tie into the oxygen tank. Which, actually, that's up for debate on which one we're going to do that, because the oxygen tank's right there. I guess maybe we could snake it over that way. Yeah. And then one of those is going to be an input tank to drain tanks. And that one we can actually go ahead and hook up, because we don't need anything. The other ones kind of need, are we charging up? Oh, that's the one. Yeah, we were charging up to CO2 for the greenhouse, which we don't have to do now, so we can actually just pull that up. The oxygen one, which we don't really need that one either, but we will dump that tank into the oxygen tank at some point. And then this one we're going to run in reverse, which we're not going to do it that way. Oh, it won't let you... Ah, so if they're in the world, it won't let you place it. If they're not placed in the world. And this one, we can actually run closer, which I think I will. Just because we might want some switches or something by this side, since that's where the door is. I don't know. Maybe. Potentially. Later on. And we want a volume pump for that. I'm going to turn it that way. Uh-oh. Yeah. That might not work. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's not going to want to... Yeah. All right. I guess we do move it over like the other ones. We could always have it in a different location, too. I don't have to be right there. Well, we do got that side. We could put switches over there. I mean, technically, I could always run the volume pump, like, up there. It doesn't have to. That is actually a good idea. Yeah, no. We'll just keep with the Well, yeah, I kind of want to do that. I know, back and forth, back and forth. Green, drill. And then we just have to bring it up. Which will be nice because it'll help stand it apart from the other ones because I can see somebody walking over to it and, well, that's why the tanks will be color coded anyway. That'll prevent that. Now, do we have any more pipes? I think we may have used them all. Oh, are those the welding tanks? Very nice, yes. So, fuel, oxygen, nitrogen. Yeah, we could. I just haven't got around to it. I mean, honestly, we can just let ourselves die. It doesn't really matter all that much. You might want a helmet. Is that like run back and grab one of the dead body helmets? Okay. And he's still running around without a helmet on. Come on, come on, you can do it. Thank you. That could be. All right, very nice. So this one, you know, that's just horrible. Because it actually just needs to connect to this line. Can jetpacks actually burn cables? Huh. How do we want to do that? Green, nitrogen, fuel, oxygen, nitrogen, empty. Yeah, we have to have a volume pump on it. Because if we don't, it's going to be behind. And autosave. It's going to be behind the other one. Oh, yeah, you're not. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Yeah, make sure you're not running the fuel mix for the. Yeah, running a CO2 or nitrogen or something. Ugh. See, that's where it'd be good to have the connection on the other side, because it would have been easier to come down and around and then just go out. I mean, I guess I could just loop through the wall and come back down, which is kind of a waste of pipe. But I don't want to turn the one upside down opposed to the other ones. And it's only pipe, so it's fine. think that's not in the way of... no, it's too close to the other one. Because, of course, that's not spaced out the same. So we will go the other way. Ah, thank you. Oh, that's what happens when you hit the wrong key. That's fine. We can do this way. Because later on, if we do have the nitrous oxide tank, we got to run a line over here to it. And let me guess, it's going to come right where that... Oh, look, what do you know? It does. Lovely. What? Yeah, we get the filtrations all set up. Smeltery's all set up. Well, for it not being automated right now. That's annoying. I am so going to change that later on. But the main systems will be in. There we go. And I don't even think we have... Because we can't run a power line up right there too either, can we? But this one, we could run back and around... Well, actually, we're going to need power to most of these. And we'll probably just run them like so. And at some point... we're going to want to... Oh. There we go. That'll work. And that's... You know what we can do on that one? We can do a... not a cable corner, not a straight... a three-way corner. That'll work. And we'll need more for these circuits later on.
Hunger critical.
Of course it is. Which reminds me, we should check the potatoes. There we go. Oh, we're at 9%. That's not critical. When I don't have anything is when we're critical. Oh, come on. Come on. Get in there. Very nice. And connected. And connected. And really a weirded out cable. All right, junction. All right, now we can run those ones. Very nice. And I need to stick a, we'll have to stick a, I think a display with the, what is it, the gas circuit in there. Will let us pull the data right off so we can see if the tank's empty. And that way you don't have to go like that to double check. Like that. But, or you can just be patient and wait a minute because they don't actually take that long to fill out or empty out. Especially with the volume pump. But there. And then that will dump right into our filter. Yes, yes. That will dump right into our filtration system. If we do that. Otherwise, you know, I would have walked away and it would have exploded. At some point, later on. It would take it a while. And then we were going, why did that explode? Okay. Yes, so that will now dump right into our filtration system. So any canisters we so desire to empty out, we can. Obviously, we'll leave the nitrogens and stuff. I really wish they would make like a gas storage block, like, you know, besides like this, you know. I wish they'd make something that, you know, I could stick like 4 or 5 bottles on. And either like a rack on the wall or like a shelf unit that, you know, you could have like a stack or something. Because really, that's the only thing we get. And it's not, that's not really storage. That's just, that's, you know, a point to do something with it. I mean, granted, you could just put a whole bunch of those on the wall. Except they all say tank fill on them. Instead of like tank storage. But I suppose that's not a high priority in the grand scheme of things. Though you think it would be something very easy to implement. Yes, like a small locker. But that doesn't look like a small locker. Because I don't need little miniature baby bottle, you know. I want them to stay full size when I store them. But you're right, yes. A locker would work. And I think we actually have lockers, so we'll just go put one there. Somewhere around here. I know. Oh, I think it's over here. Maybe. Oh, wait. Well, that, see, look, there's a locker, but it's, no. I thought we actually had a locker. Oh, they may have used it over there. I think they used it already. That's fine. It's not like we have to have it right now anyway. I mean, I could just make one as well.
Jetpack on.
And our plants still have not... Ooh, I should eat something, shouldn't I?
Hunger.
20,
Caution.
40, 60. We're good. Oh, look, granola bars. Good thing they don't despawn. Actually, I will leave one there. Though we could put those in the crates instead of having them on the ground, you know, where the rest of the other food is. And there we go. Yeah, you must be desynced because you have no helmet. Alright, what are we looking at for time-wise? Oh, yeah, it has been an hour and a half. Time flies when you're busy building stuff. Oh, if all these are all the ones left over, those canisters, we now have a dump station to dump it into the system. So if you want to empty those out, because we could probably recycle a few of these. We probably don't need as many tanks as we have. Yeah, see, they do empty pretty fast. Oh, that was weird. Something blew up? What blew up? The only thing that should really blow up is, well, it shouldn't really blow up, but the smeltery. But there's nothing over here. Well, it's not even running. But it shouldn't blow up because, yeah. Yeah, because that's going to the potato room. How did that blow up? The only reason it could blow up is if it got, I guess, up above 130. Oh. Well, how did that blow up? Ah, it was 194 degrees in here all of a sudden. There's some weird temperature bug going on in here. We need to throw a wall on here real quick before the, I mean, they're probably going to die anyway now, but... Ooh! Oh, I got slammed into the wall!
Temperature high.
Oh, we lost more of it now.
Critical.
Why is it... Is it gases from the furnace are hitting it? Because it should not be this hot in here. And we've actually haven't lost all of our atmosphere, strangely enough. Yeah, that's really, really weird. But we will run the cooling. We're still showing 55 kPa in here. I don't know. We should probably do a... We had to save 14 minutes ago. I was going to say, we've obviously got something funky going on anyway. Because we do have the sink issue. There's an ingot stuck. Yeah, I know. I saw the ingot stuck there. Which would be weird because if it got thrown by the explosion, it should have thrown it away and not towards that. But yeah, we could go check it and see. And what is with the pressure on the air conditioner? Oh, that's the temperature. Yeah. All right. Well, we're going to call it good here for this stream anyway. We're at about an hour and a half. I have to decide if I'm going to do another stream tonight or not. I don't know. This is actually half an hour past when I usually go to bed, but today is a holiday. But I do got a snowblower and stuff too, so I might go do that and then go to bed. Or I might do another stream, but if I do one, it'll probably only be for an hour at most. Well, I don't know. We've done like, what, 5 streams tonight? I might call this good. Though I am having fun. Yeah, we'll probably call this good. I probably won't do another stream tonight. But don't be surprised if I suddenly do drop on. Depends. I get some, you know, I've got to deal with my wife wrecking her car, snow blowing, and my car has to go to the shop today for a warranty issue. So who knows when I'll actually get to sleep. But yes, thanks you guys for popping in. And yeah, we're not gonna say I just saved. And you know, helping out. And I will be streaming later on today, my time, after I go to sleep. That's tomorrow for me, but later on today for everybody else. Well, depending on your time zone, I guess. But yeah, and basically like, I don't know, 10 hours from now or so, right around there. We'll figure it out. Like I said, my day's kind of up in the flux. So, you know, we'll focus on getting some more systems, and I'll load up the save from right before that, so I can, from like 10 minutes ago, and we can go check and see what's going on with the little temporary greenhouse. Um, but we've got the smelter up and running, so we should actually do some alloys, get those up and smelted, so we can get some things like digital valves and some of the IC circuits and stuff, and then we can move the solar panels over, and we'll be able to automate. We can hook up one of the mini, the automated hydroponics, and we can just get rid of that anyway, which will be a lot easier. And I do have a script which I found online that will automate the hydroponics. It will automatically plant a seed and harvest it. So that should, like, we can just like stockpile food. I don't know if it outputs to a stacker or how it does that. I don't know. I'll have to figure that one out. But anyway, hope everybody enjoyed it. And like I said, we'll be back in about 10 hours or so later on today, my time. And we'll do it some more. All right. Everybody have a good day. And I'll see you in the next stream.